Hello and welcome to Sack to the Future. We're back after about a 3.5 week layoff, maybe 4. No, I only think 3. Well, I guess 4 since December's a big month. But anyway, we're going to bring you the 1966 Week 1. And as you can tell, we moved on from Madden 20 because we love Madden 21 so much. Or the alternate version is one of the 4 players, Phantom Fighter, who is the Bears, 49ers, today, now Dolphins, and Broncos. Well, his PS4 no longer takes discs, so either we left him out of the 1966 season since we already started dressing, or we moved on to Madden 21, which we really didn't want to do, but because we all know that based on the wonderful reviews Madden 21 got, that they've basically done nothing to make it better, franchise mode-wise. All you idiots and attention spans, guys with attention spans of a paperclip, are loving Mutt and whatever other garbage that they make you pay $50 for nothing. As you can see here, we are in the 66th season, and Dallas is outdoors. We advanced the league that we moved to quite far, so that way we can get all the stadiums outdoors. So there are no dome stadiums in 1966, as it should be. So here we are. You can see Bob Hayes is on the Cowboys. If you've never watched us for over the past, soon to be starting our 3rd year in about another month, we're replaying every season from 1960 until one of us dies, gets retired, or loses mental capacity, or Madden gets so stupid that we just can't do it anymore, which that's a real possibility. So anyway, we're playing every game. And so here we go.
No more just predicting what's going to
happen.
Now we get to see it on the field.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard
and there you can see the Cowboys starting
so
offense.
Here the Cowboys
here he comes.
Ready to go on offense for
Don
the
Meredith.
And a glance here at
had quite the season in 1965. Sack to the Future led the Cowboys to a 14-2 victory, and a Vinny Belichick loss in the playoffs. Once again to the Green Bay fucking Packers. So we'll see how it goes here.
Blame anything else and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
Just gonna say
that's where I go.
Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost
and
it.
And the first play is an incomplete pass.
And it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Let's see here. Dan Reeves, that's right. Dan Reeves is the starting running back, even though you'll see a lot of Don Perkins.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ooh.
And he'll wind up with about 6
kind of weird.
up past the 30 to the 31.
But it's 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They're going to look to throw.
Wow.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. It's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone.
It's going to be one of those types of games.
That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Buccaneers do have quite a few retired players on their team.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Okay.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Finally, we complete a pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second and 5. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
All right, so I've only got one pass so far.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew
Absolutely amazed that once again, nothing's changed. I cannot complete a fucking pass, and my supposedly studly offensive line's just getting ripped apart.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken to the
What kind of
25.
punt was that?
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Wow.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Wow.
Looking for his running back, and he's got
I
it.
keep saying wow because every fucking pass is, it's just like Madden 20. I can't do anything to stop him.
12 yards there as they move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
3 for 3. I'm 1 for 5 with an interception. He's 3 for 3.
Loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second.
Unbelievable.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the
Well, the punting sucks for both teams.
Not too bad. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnover. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know. Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Of course, it's amazing to me that somebody is able to keep up with Bob Hayes quite that easily. And Dan Reeves is hurt.
And now it looks like
that's amazing.
Shaking up down there on the field. Boy, not what you want
so in the very first quarter, I've thrown a pick 6 and had an injury. Yeah, it looks like he's coming back sometime soon, doesn't it?
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And Meredith completes the pass to Pettis Norman for the touchdown.
The Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Oh.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Pectoral strain will return soon. Long season.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Okay.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Nice.
Incomplete.
A good play on the ball, getting a hand on it, but it was tipped up in the air before falling incomplete. And that leads to way too many moments where bad things can happen for a defense and good things can happen for an offense. And this is tough to teach in today's football because everyone wants to make a highlight play. Tip it up in the air, grab it yourself, take it the other way. but sometimes that can backfire. How do you teach these guys to just make the good, solid, fundamental play of knocking it to the ground and not trying to make a highlight reel play that could backfire?
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Jesus
now he'll
Christ.
Do 8 to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open.
48-23. So way to represent Colorado.
If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Hey.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my goodness, another defensive play.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
He's still punting better than I am.
Out of bounds, the side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their
opening
in a
night
spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive,
we'll see how it goes.
Maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
He's going to float this over the middle. Oh, this is
wow, that was interesting. I don't know if you saw that, Phantom, but I got hit while I threw the ball. The ball still went in the air, and I still caught it.
Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality.
So John needs to know that's been fixed. You can still throw the ball when you're getting hit.
Probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this will leave him a yard short.
That was just pretty cool. I was going, no way can he get hit like that.
These two teams.
That's the end of the first quarter. It seemed quick, but there was at least 3 possessions for me. 3 or 4 for the frickin' Buccaneers, so. Still like to get Hayes more involved, but.
2nd and 1. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Huh.
A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the
I
pass
don't
and
remember,
the run
to be
game.
honest.
He's having an impact.
I do not remember.
First carrying the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
I mean, this is not easy. By no means has this been easy. Oh my goodness.
Time of the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
I mean, this is, I don't feel like, I'm like, oh, well, this,
set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
I would assume you,
win, but if you're on
in the
offense,
past,
you'll
I would have been
take
like,
that
oh, well, my
kind of
team
run,
sucks,
right?
but my
It's
team
kinda
doesn't
stacked
really
up.
suck,
Found
so.
a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I don't understand why my offensive line's just trash against the Buccaneers, because if it's trash against the Buccaneers, then I'm really going to be fucking hurting against
That last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get
real
to
good
him
teams.
and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he
I
has
can't
that
let Meredith get hit
he may
again.
keep it himself and get
That's
to the
kind of
perimeter.
awesome.
Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete.
Wow, do you see how fast that cornerback closed on Bob Hayes?
Unbelievable. Hang
Unbelievable.
on, it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
I didn't do anything.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Not be able to hang
There's
on
no
through the
fucking way.
contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the
Oh,
incompletion.
fuck
And
you.
now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief
Unbelievable.
defensively to be able to hold them to
Unfucking
3.
Remains time.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on
Yeah, the
target.
Bengals
And knowing him,
offense
to
has
be
been
disappointed
dressed
with that
in
effort.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice.
the Bengals offense has been dressed.
Let's face it, every
What the
facility
fuck, man?
everyone talks about converting on 3rd down. How
I just saw a
difficult it
Bengal
is.
a
In this
superstar rating.
situation, They've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Jesus, yeah, there's a superstar fucking running back.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down
Unreal.
completion.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Oh my God.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
Jethro Pugh's not numbered right.
Just about a few inches here.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches.
I'm playing zone, I'm playing man, and they're just tearing my defense apart.
Because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now they try the right
side. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's a superstar fucking running back on that goddamn team.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, sure that he's right.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
And they're tearing my fucking team apart. This is unreal.
Touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent.
I haven't hit a fucking kick in the box yet.
75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really...
Depth chart. Yeah, well, I'm really worried about my guys being tired.
This one tied at 14.
Damn, my kicking sucks. I had about a 24-yard punt earlier, and I hit it with full strength.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Damn.
The defender likes it. And he's taken
Russ
down,
fucking Jackson missed 5 balls, and that's it.
12 yards there and a first down.
Once again, can't get a fucking pass rush. Once again.
Now a handoff here to his
and I mean, if I'm not making the play, then nobody's making the play.
Yards that go around, a first down as well. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
This is fun fucking real.
Isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, In addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Jesus Christ.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
The pass.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and
4th and 2.
What to do next.
Well, that's pretty amazing.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Bucs trying on 4th down to come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down.
That's not who I wanted to throw the ball to.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now a handoff looking right. Trying to bounce it out.
Look at that motherfucker.
Able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Unbelievable.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And
what the fuck, man?
There, and it forces it incomplete.
Can we go back to the days where if you tapped your wrist as a quarterback, that just meant you're going to spike the ball, not fake spike it and try and get something downfield? They just tried it there, and it wasn't successful, but I know what you're thinking, right?
Dan Marino, Jets, 90s.
Yeah, without a doubt. His Dolphins got over on him. They faked the spike play, thought they were going to stop the clock, ended up throwing a nice pass for a touchdown, I believe.
He's going to air one out. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Sure, I'm tired of my fucking quarterback getting crushed.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 2-yard touchdown.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding
And the
me.
Cowboys have broken the tie. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
55-23. Way to step up, Colorado.
Big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that. And you come right back with another pass play to finalize things.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
An accurate kick.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
They're on 23-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season.
34 yards.
So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
Hey, look, our first trip's a game that's going to take place, let's say mid-January, maybe early January. Falcons in 1966 were, ooh, look, Denver versus Buffalo, human versus human, right off the bat. That'll be fun. And the Atlanta Falcons, this is 1966, of course, that hasn't...
You can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Oh, fuck, that hasn't been fixed. As I interrupted myself, 1966, we have brand new expansion teams, one in the NFL, one in the AFL. The Miami Dolphins start playing in 1966, and that is going to where we have a player, Phantom Fighter, who used to run the Boston Patriots, is now going to be taking over the Miami Dolphins because he's a big Dan Marino fan, and if we all can live to be old enough and rich enough that we can get whatever PlayStation 19 in 20 years when we get to the 80s, he's looking forward to playing the Dan Marino. And the Atlanta Falcons in the NFC and the NFL came into existence in 1966, and Vinny, for some odd reason, is a big Georgia fan. He loves his Georgia Bulldogs. He's an Atlanta Falcon fan. So he's Atlanta Falcon and a... Yes, we'll get to that. Atlanta Falcon fan and Buffalo Bill fan, so clearly Vinny likes pain. And as you can see, Phantom Fire just worked out hardest schedule in Sack Future history because...
time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
The reason why that is the case because Miami Dolphins will be starting off this year, and they don't play a single semi-pro team. You heard me earlier. Since we're playing in 1966, not every team that is in Madden is existing, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we put a whole bunch of semi-pro players that played in the 1960s or retired NFL players, and we play with them that way since we can't do anything. So anyway, semi-pro teams in past Maddens have been fairly easy. 21-14 is not easy, so we're kind of seeing what's going to happen here. But
right now with what they're telling receivers.
What I can say is that the Miami Dolphins will be lucky to get one win.
Sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards.
And that's a 3 and out. That's only happened 2 times this game.
This first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing.
All right, I want to do a little. Meredith has been fine. I think he's got 3 touchdowns or 2.
And really a solid
2 for sure to Bob Hayes.
The montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
I'm with you totally on that. I love the observation. Offensive line and people having to protect him, they've really been in sync and been on point. How about the guys going out catching the ball?
Well, it didn't seem like it that time. Didn't seem like it early on, sir.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them real respect.
No, if I can't run the ball, I'm just going to keep throwing it to Bob Hayes, and he's going to have a 500-yard game.
Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns.
Let's do a little goal line, shall we? Let's get a little ugly here.
But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection.
That sucks.
How many guys are in his area?
He certainly looks to be in that groove right
All
now.
the players are middle linebackers. That's crappy.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And a give this time to the tailback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I can't put my tackles in there anymore.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down
26 fucking yards. Not even 4 yards of carry.
Going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
There we go.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not.
Well, kicking fucking sucks. I fear for Vinny's health if I'm having this much of a top problem kicking the goddamn ball.
This one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down, Buccaneers.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboys.
Oh, Jim Brown, that's right. That's why I am going against a superstar. I forgot we put Jim Brown on here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he got half of what he
47
needed there,
yards
2
rushing
yards,
for Jim Brown.
And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Finally, Jesus.
He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
12 of 21.
Past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And very little running. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw.
Jesus Christ, that fucking guy can just fucking close. God damn.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
36-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and he gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle.
What the fuck ever? What the fuck ever?
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer.
So goddamn sick and tired, man. Where are my fucking interceptions?
Looking to throw.
Oh, fucking game. Fucking bullshit fucking game.
Coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Jesus.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk.
Fan, please look at my punting.
At their own 20-yard line.
Can't believe I'm kicking this shitty on purpose.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the...
Well, no, I want you to look at the first punt I had.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Number 43 on the
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up the 3rd down.
Looks like you had an all-out blitz.
Something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll
see if I can't get
the difference between that and a pass blitz. Pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme
little Bob Hayes action.
Let's
do
and make sure
max protect.
In a run blitz,
max protect and then slide to the left.
Holes so they can't run the football.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Ah!
And unable to connect.
All right, well, here comes a punt.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure
looks like I'm barely going to get to the 30-yard line. I'm going to punt it straight.
Finally forced an incompletion.
Max, almost accurate,
On 4th down,
and I don't get it to the 25. I get it to the 25. That was a 25, 30-yard punt.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
And I think I have the win.
Offense now heading back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Okay, I don't know if you noticed that, but the offense switched plays twice on me.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical. And
so that's new.
You only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not saying much, but the semi-pro had issues too. Hey, look, Russ Jackson got sacked by Bob Lilly, and I wasn't even paying attention. I was busy trying to cover Jim Brown out of the flat.
Oh, he's going to take off with it.
You chicken shit.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
It's a short one, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 37. They give him 14
once again,
yards that
fucking
time
Russ Jackson can do no fucking wrong.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Finally. Boy, Vinny's not going to like all the fumbles on the
every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth league. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms, and
definitely more fumbles.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try and...
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Will be incomplete.
How the fuck is a white guy staying with Bob fucking Hayes? Jesus Christ.
And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw
Here's
the
again.
On time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th.
I mean, I'm just not, it's just nothing there.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And last time the turnover on the fumble. And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, but pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
First down, Tampa Bay.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
It's 2nd down.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Do you want me to break out the punting stats where my net was like 45? What, you lower punting? I've got career stats for punters from 65, and you and I had like one of the highest at like 45, 46 net, or 40, 41 net. So
the sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
If you changed it, that's fine. It's just a big difference.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas will take over
78. So I need to get 22 more yards to get.
The man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence that they just got their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The give to the fullback on the dive. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11.
Well, I assume there might be some tweaking needed, but.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, you rat bastard.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Who, Villanueva?
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
And they'll turn to the power game.
Ooh, my rookie got a touchdown. Way to go, Walt Garrison.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good.
So I've held the Tampa Bay Buccaneer offense to 1 touchdown. And other than the pick 6 I've thrown, nothing horrible really happened.
Protecting the home field, winning your home games.
Oh, sure, why not?
In this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. They'll try and throw for it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat.
I don't know if Atlanta's as bad as you say they are. I don't know if they're going to be able to beat Tampa.
If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch.
Yeah, I mean, the 14 is actually just 7 points by the offense and 7 points by a really interesting pick 6.
But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
But I haven't really manufactured a sack. The blocking has been really...
Here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
On the give, this is their fullback. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Well,
so this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
thank you for watching the very first game of the Sack to the Future season, 1966. 2 new teams, so we have 2 less garbage teams like I just played, and any indication this game is going to be even harder. So yeah. Hopefully the Rams or Browns, since they'll be well, actually they're an afternoon game, so I don't know what the next game will be. Possibly Vikings, Falcons, since they're next on the list to do. But let's say by February 1st, I would assume all games in Week 1 will be done, and we'll be moving on to Week 2. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for rating there, Phantom. I'll be on shortly to edit if you're editing right now. Talk to you soon.
As the Atlanta Falcons come to town.